Alright, everybody. We're back in the Outer Worlds. We're going to head to Geothermal Plant. Parvati with me. And yeah, let's do it. We have to decide if we're going to push the power to the Botanical Gardens or to Edgewater. Now, Edgewater.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. Let's go! Don't mess with us.
Edgewater would like to have the power. But Botanical Garden, Adelaide, she would also like to have the power. And thinks that we're insane for thinking of taking her power away and giving it to Dobson? Tobson. Tobson? I don't remember. Anyway, that guy. So we have to decide if we want the power to go to Edgewater and have all those people out of a job, or put the power to or to Dobson or to Adelaide. Spacer's Choice, Emerald Oversight, J. Braden, get it together. Miss Braden, let us serve an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. Okay. Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right but a privilege. Alright, well, that is awesome. So that's coming from Jay Braden from Spacer's Choice to Jay Braden. And this is from Jay Braden to Spacers. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration on our last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who are unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. So they said, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, and you're fired, you're fired, because you guys don't know why you're hired to begin with. I'd like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emeraldville has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture, fishing, canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emeraldville Geothermal Plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Regards, Juno Braden, Manager. Juno, okay? Miss Braden, we have investigated the claims made against the profitability of Greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree that you, agricultural, fishing, canning, have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interrupt, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. This team of specialists have been instructed to retrofit and upgrade the plant's population of automechanicals free of charge. Thank you for your cooperation. So in essence, they took out a policy that if something were to happen to the geothermal plant, they would become rich. And then they're going to send a bunch of people to fix or to upgrade the automechanicals. I don't know, man. That sounds pretty dang fishy to me.
Here we go! Oh, great work!
Interesting. Okay. Oh, the receptionist is gone. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see what we got here. Space Choice Prop, Receptionist Terminal Error, Terminal Instrument Purged, Purged, Purge Incomplete, 2 files available. Access File 1. I had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Rate has been sputtering, and I needed the references. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Alright, that's number 1. Access File 2. Chaos everywhere, mechanicals gone haywire, gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh, law, I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you, proud member of the Spacer Choice family. Alright then. So, hopefully that wasn't you, because you didn't get to leave. But that's beside the point. Alright, so took out that guy. Okay. I know where that goes. This is to the front. Little plant worker. Auto mechanical. I don't want to transition there. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Let's see if we can sell some of this crap. We're not going to need 2 of these, so let's sell 1 of these. Alright, what do we got here? 9, 16, let's sell that one. 16 and 16, that's pretty good. We might keep that for if we get another person on our team. We should have another person in here. Should be the vicar. Spacer's Choice! Alright, wow, that takes 3.
I wish I could do that.
That was a tough block. Alright, what do we got here? Unlock door. Warning facility, state of lockdown, authorization, passcode required. Enter passcode. Spacer Thompson. Accepted. Welcome, R. Thompson. Okay, personal files. Access log, geothermal, personal log. Chester Higgins again. That whole head found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with the company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind people, or myself, that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module I confiscated. Should be in my lock-away room for the foreseeable future. Chief Security doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know. Doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Personal log, Chief of Security. Worst has happened, mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Geothermal, greetings, Spacer Security Chief Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer Choice Work Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during a quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations endangered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of 0G Brew, an ale that's good for all that ails. Okay. Okay, we'll exit that. Okay, we open that door. Excuse me, madam. Wow, I can't get in that at all. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here.
Hey, here we
It's not the right choice. Spacer's choice. I remember killing this guy. I'll take it, but I don't remember killing him. I know I didn't kill that guy. Hot magma. Wait, can I not go through there? I can't. Okay.
Here we go!
Alert.
I missed twice.
Don't mess with us! Okay, gone quiet.
I don't see anything there. Oh. Key card. Can't access that. Alright, where to go from here? Ooh.
Go away, Phantom!
Wait, Higgins? Let's put this guy up here.
No, just leave me alone.
Not gonna happen, Higgins. Okay? Alright.
Great work!
Oh, yeah.
All together! Woo! We made.
Steam distribution control, terminal engineering 20 shut off steam valves. Excellent. Nothing from the scientist. Alright, let's take a look at this guy here. I'm gonna see if I can get this guy hooked up. Let's try breakdown. Go ahead, give it to me. Let's take this guy. What do we got here? We got the Magnum. We got the ranged weapon, magazine, weapon type 2, shock. Let's take that one, yep. Perfect. Then let's drop this guy. Breakdown. Okay. Look at armor. Keeping this guy and this guy, and I'll keep that guy too. Actually, let me take a look at Pravetti. What are you wearing, Lady Jane? 13. Let's throw you a 16. Let's throw you a bone. What am I wearing? 17, okay. And a 9. I really could use a 16 it is. Look at the size of that armor. Look at the size of Parvati. You only got one eye, girl. Okay. Let's go up. Oh. Change that up. Where else are we going here? Oh, wait.
Help. Searching for
Incoming!
Damn it. I want to change up my weapon.
Here we go!
Jason, you it is.
Right down. Okay. Okay. I go back that way. Now we can make a choice. Okay, I've already been that way. Go back to... Where was I? Trying to think. There it is. That's where I want to go.
Go away, Phantom!
Go away, Phantom. Go away, Phantom.
Get away!
Not yet, homie. Soon.
No, just leave me alone!
That was an ass cream I just picked up, was it? Ooh, what's this?
Get away!
Don't see anything else here. Alright. Who are you, my friend? Oh, Higgins.
You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram! Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury.
Ew.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Okay.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Excuse me, sorry.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Yeah.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Well, you have fun with that. Okay, going back up. Okay. Again. Damn it. Everybody. What's going on? Oh yeah, what's over here? Charity.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice. All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion, all hostile automechanicals must be defective.
Agreed.
In compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. Affirmative. Mechanicide.
Part of copy the expert. See Higgins. Okay, I already got all that. Let's see, Extras repair log. Mechanicals log 0012. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete retrofit of all mechanicals every Century drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. C. Higgins, okay. Just finished routine maintenance on our mechanical centers. I found some strange modifications to the logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in the recent retrofit. The company went through the trouble of retrofitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago, guessing this was the work of these visiting technicians. Filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it, said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modification to logic modules, decided to do a bit of sleuthing on my own, got my hands on a logic module, time to do a little experimentation. Okay, so we know what happened there. Oh. Yeah, this rat could eat no fat. See what I did? Oh, wait. Is this? Oh, yeah, this is it. Modify behavior, select new target. Okay. Take care of that. Now, wrong one. Wrong one. Yeah, wrong one. We did all that. Okay. Yep, now I gotta come back here. It's not the right, it's not the... Wait, did I get the logic module? I don't remember getting the logic module. Let me make sure. corrupted logic module. Yep, okay, I got it. Alright, now for the tough decision. Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. Alright.
Once we do this, they're still going back.
Yeah, I understand that.
Hey, mister?
Huh.
Look, I know you want your power
Couple of
regulator
those
and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I don't mind hearing
I
your
don't think
opinion.
you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
That's your point. Alright,
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Alrighty. Alright. So, justification. We're going to redirect the power. And we're going to redirect it to Edgewater. Alright, I think that was the right choice. So, let's get back, let's get out of here. Let's go talk to Adelaide. Adelaide is probably going to beat the living daylights out of us, but I still think it was the right choice. And here's why. Even though Adelaide... Oops, hold on, I saw something. Even though Adelaide's pissed at Edgewater, and we don't know why, but she is. Or do we know why? Did she tell us? I don't remember. I think it was the right move, because if we can get Adelaide and that group back, I mean, Adelaide has a green thumb, right? So maybe we can convince Adelaide to return. I believe that would be happiness for all, really, and the best move. But with that being said, I'm not positive she's going to do that because, well, she hates Dobson, 100%. A lot of them hate Dobson. I don't think Dobson's a bad person necessarily. I definitely think he's a company man, which makes sense because, you know, all he does is talk about how great Spacer's Choice is and everything. But with that being said, do I think that she would be worse off not being with him? No. No, I do not. I think it's a good choice. I think she needs to look at the bigger picture and come back to Emerald Vale. That's what I believe should happen. We shall see. I'm gonna go talk to her now, and let's see what happens. I mean, worst case scenario, she boots my ass out, tells me never to come back. I mean, that is a possibility. Ooh. That's not good. The lights are all red. Yeah, she's gonna be pissed. I know she is. Alright, let's do this.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
I bet you
This
would
is
have.
all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
What happened to you, Adelaide? All this anger had to come from somewhere.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left.
Alright,
You
well,
offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
no.
Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
Ooh.
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Alright, well, let's grab that guy while we're here. Alright, let's okay. We're gonna do some fast traveling, only because I don't want to spend the time walking back and forth. So we are gonna fast travel to Edgewater. We're gonna talk to Dobson. So she is the one stealing the bodies from the grave, which, I mean, rich in nutrients and stuff. I don't know how exactly that works, but yet, I mean, it kind of
Another
makes
day at
sense.
the cannery.
Can you imagine if she could get a
You think
garden
Corporate's
growing?
ever gonna visit? I'm not holding out.
Nah. Let's go talk to Dobson. So she's never going to come back here as long as Dobson's here. So we have to get rid of Dobson. Or convince the other people to go back. I don't know which is the better goal. But Mr. Dobson.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing. If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
All right, so song done. Song done. Okay. Let's go back to Adelaide. We're gonna fast travel back just because, well, that's what fast travel's for. So fast travel back, talk to Adelaide. She's still probably gonna hate our guts, but oh hey, let's go talk to Thomas real quick. Give him this other journal while I'm thinking about it. Okay, deserter.
I know, I'm trying to think.
Grace, Stefan.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Yeah, well, yep, that's probably pretty close. Not at all. She didn't do any of that. What are you? You're deserter. Thomas.
Everybody keeps
Did you
No
look at that?
kidding. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It's true, it was.
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Yeah, you are.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Hey. Oh, heavy power armor. It's giving me minuses here. Dang it. Okay, but it's giving me pluses on the dialogue. So let's go back up here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do all 10. 50 handguns. Let's apply. Apply. Yep. Parvati. You're looking good. Perfect. All right, Adelaide. She's not a happy camper, but hey, it is what it is.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personal.
Alright, later, Gator. Okay, so we did all that. Check our journal. Die robot. I gotta go back to Ludwig. Okay. Few kindred spirits. And return to Grace. Oh, yeah, Grace. She's over here. Right there.
One of us. Marauders can't see us in the dark. We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Agreed.
Let me know if I can do something. Didn't think she'd go back so long as Reed was still running the place. Something must have changed.
Yeah, we ain't running it no
If
more,
Adelaide's
sis.
going back to Edgewater, we'll follow her.
Good plan. Okay, so, my last thing I had was... Oh, yeah, Ludwig. Let's turn it on, and let's go to the map. He should be right here, so let's head there. It's not the same choice. It's Spacer's Choice. I'm not even sure that's the right song, but anyway. Ludwig.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah, you should get
Gotta
us
look into
uniforms.
getting us a uniform.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes.
Yeah, it is.
I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
All right, well, you take care of that. And meanwhile, I'm going to go to the Reliable. Let's head over to the Reliable. Oftentimes in games, I like to walk everywhere, like survival type mode. But I'll be honest, I enjoy a good fast travel. I thought about playing this in super hard mode.
Is this your ship?
Oh, yes it is.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Agreed.
I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Wait, did you say?
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yep, I'd be glad to have you. Pick
Yes!
Kevin.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Captain. I love that. That is my favorite. Hey,
Well,
Vicar Max.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Good plan. Okay.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind.
Alright, I'll be back. Now, question of the day. Did we unlock the rooms? No, everything's sealed still. Vicar Max, okay? Yeah, everything's still sealed. Alright, how about the captain's room still sealed? Alrighty.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Excellent.
I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should...
Let's go! Love that.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas...
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
It was, yeah.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Okay.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
All right.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
You got it.
And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
That's a lie.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on.
Okay. Well, I think we want to go to the Groundbreaker.
The ground.
Breaker
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk?
Yeah, sure we can.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure. You can tell her.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope. Skip drives. Rick Max. Let's throw in some. Okay, let's look at the inventory. It's not the right choice, Spacer's choice. You know what? I think I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna give Vicar Max that one along with this guy. I think that's what's gonna happen. That's good to go. All right, what are you using? Let's see, a shotgun and a telescoping. Wait, that's a 53. 82. Oh, we'll keep the 82. You can go with light machine gun too. Yeah, what the hell. All right, what are you doing?
Just checking your ship's Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space.
All right, that's
I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you.
Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want a truncheon through your teeth. This ain't a show. Move along. Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Okay. All right, so first things first. That's all stealing.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
I haven't done anything.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Okay.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at...
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
All right. Be seeing you.
All right, we gotta go back to the ship. I forgot something very important. Elix, what's up, brother? Brother from another mother. Ooh. Hey, wait. Can I?
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded, and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
Either way, let's not stick around so long we all roast alive. No offense, Miss Elson. I'm sure whatever critical problem needs fixing will get patched in time.
Whew. I'm starting to... I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Have yourself a pleasant day.
All right, so I've been going for a little bit longer than I want to, so... All right, I'm going to leave it here for now. We know I can't get to the ship, which is unfortunate because I forgot to get something. But in the next episode, we're going to go see Udom. We're going to go check with the chief engineer and the security chief. See if they have any work for us and kind of just go from there. So appreciate y'all watching for a bit. And hey, have a great night, morning, evening, whatever time it is. And remember, that's all now.